Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Hope that you are fine. Today we are going to continue our vocab sessions, and then we are going to study lesson 8A for module 8. But now I'm going to give you just 1 second in order to go and bring your student book, then open page 104 in order to start our session. So are you ready? Okay, sure. Okay, so let's move to slide number 2 in order to see what we are having here for the text. But before we start with the text, let me tell you something. Are you influenced by the way the celebrities look? And celebrities here means the famous persons like the actors and the actress, the models, or something like this. Are you very influenced by this? Let me tell you something. Are you believing everything that you see or you hear? If you said yes, so I think you should think for this matter a little bit, because you can't believe everything that you can see or even you can listen, because seeing is not giving you the total truth, and also listening is not going to give you the total truth. Okay, and I'm going to give you now an evidence for what I'm saying, so let's start. Okay, don't believe everything that you see. It's well known that most photographs of models and celebrities are an unrealistic portrayal of beauty. What does it mean, unrealistic portrayal of beauty? Please, I want all of you to underline this word. Unrealistic portrayal of beauty, it means that the standards of being beautiful, even for women, or being handsome for men. Of course, there are some standards for the woman and for the men, and actually these standards differ from one person to another. You can see someone and you can, wow, how beautiful she is, and you can, another one can see the same person or the same character and say, no, she's not that beautiful. Okay, so the standards differ from someone to another, but actually the unrealistic portrayal of beauty put standards that trying to make it popular, try to make all the people say, oh yes, so these are the standards of being beauty, so we are going, all of us are going to make the same thing in order to be beautiful, or in order the people call us beautiful. For example, you can, at some time, people said that the blondie hair and the white skin, the blue eyes, the long eyelashes and so on, wow, so this is the beauty. No, of course it's not right. Beauty differs from someone to another. So this is the unrealistic portrayal beauty, or unrealistic portrayal of beauty, to put standards that you force all the people to do this in order to be beautiful, or in order to call you beautiful. Okay, of course it's not reality. This is because many of the images have been edited using the digital manipulation. Please highlight this word, manipulation. Manipulation here, what does it mean, this word? To edit something with skillful manners, to be very professional in using something like the Photoshop or something like this, and you can edit the photo itself or edit the image in order to turn it from being someone to another, exactly as you can see here in your slide. Can you see this woman? Can you see her first picture and the second one? You feel as if she's another person, right? Yes, so this is the manipulation. Using computer software like Photoshop is so common that the word Photoshop has even entered the dictionaries as a verb. Now, at the modern English language, they put the word Photoshop as a verb. To Photoshop this photo or to Photoshop this image means that you can edit it in order to make it follow the standards of beauty, for example, or the standard of the ideal weight. They change the shape of the body or something like this, and because of the worldwide of this word inside our days now, and because of the social media, the social networking sites, all of them, the Instagram, the Facebook, all the applications that using the edits for your image, because of this wide, they entered this word into the dictionary, and you can imagine how the strength of the social networking sites, affect all the aspects of life. The pressure to conform. Please, I want all of you to underline the word conform. What does it mean, conform? To the pressure to conform to what the media shows. To conform, it means to follow, or to just, what can I say? Not to follow exactly, but if I'm having rules and I'm going to be sticking to these rules for a period of time, or to a specific stage, or to a specific phase, or something like this, this is the meaning of conform. So the pressure, all the pressure to conform to what the media shows to be beautiful, influences people's psychological negativity. What does it mean? Let me tell you something. Many young girls tried to imitate what are the famous actresses doing in their life. So they tried to dye their hair with a specific crazy colors, like pink, like green, and something like this. They are trying to plump their lips. They are trying to change the color of their eyes. And they are trying to even add freckles or remove them, or they are trying to do everything that they can do in order to conform the beauty, or in order to conform the standards of the beautiful girls that they were put by the social sites or the media sites. You may think that the manipulation of photographs all began with the development of the computer software, but photo manipulation is almost as old as photography itself. How? You can think that the Photoshop, or to edit the photos, is something which is recently became very famous. No, actually this is very old, exactly like the photography itself, because what you are actually seeing is a photo of the politician John Calhoun. Please, I want all of you to underline this. You can see this. Can you see this in your book? This is very old software, very, very old. I think from the 19th, I think. So the edit of the images or the photos actually began so long ago. So this is the photo of the politician John Calhoun with the president's head stuck on it. These early photos were usually changed using ink, paint, and airbrushes. But when photo editing software was invented, and actually this was a little bit recent, photo manipulation really took off. So we should agree that editing photos started so many years ago, but actually the real start for the photo manipulation started when the editing software itself was invented, and they tried to make or to provide all the mobiles, all the laptops, all the computers with so many applications to change the photo or to change the images or even affect the videos with some effects or filters or something like this, that make the manipulation itself, it took off and started with a very great spread. And recently, German scientists have developed software called movie reshape. Okay, let me tell you something about this. You can go for your Play Store or App Store and try to find an application that's called Reface, okay, or Face app. Both of them, you can just put your face on a video for a famous actor or famous actress, and this program is going to make you act and your facial expressions exactly as if you are the one who did this video. Can you imagine? Yes, actually I have tried this before, and it was something like, make me like feeling like this. What? Is this really me? So the one who invented or the one who developed this application or this program was the German scientists, and they called it, or they called this process as the movie reshape, as they put, which can digitally edit moving pictures, making actors in a scene thinner, taller, fatter, or smaller, or something like this. I put my face on a video for you know Harry Potter. You know this. I like it very much, by the way. Do you? Okay, so I put my face on their friend Hermione, I think, and it was really kind of wow. Yes, so this is actually one of the manipulation that really very advanced. Obviously, making people look slimmer by 10 kilos or making their eyes bigger to improve their looks is bending the truth. What does it mean, bending the truth? Bending the truth means to curve, not to tell the truth, not to be very honest with the truth. Of course, some people can use this with illegal way in order to change the truth. So of course here I just put my face on a video, and this movie is very famous, and of course people will know that this is not me. But what if I put, or not me, if anyone else put the face on a video and cause the problem to this person? What will happen? So it's a crime actually. You can make it as a fun and you can make it as a crime, and both can be used by the same application. Both can be can use the application, and it's free, it's very allowed for all the people, but someone can use it legally and someone can use it illegally and cause really great problem for the others. But how about changing the background to suit the color of address, or changing the color of model's eyes or hair? Is this acceptable? What about making a model's skin slightly smoother? The point is that everyone has their own opinion about when photo manipulation gets out of hand. That's what I was saying about that. Okay, I can change my photo, but it's for fun. And all of the people on my social media, they're going to be sure that this was for fun. And of course, this is not me. They can see me every day, and they know me quite well, that I'm a good person. But if I use it with a legal way, if I just changed my my picture or something like this in order to use it with an illegal activities, for example. So no one can say standards or can determine the standards for when the manipulation became illegal thing and became a good thing, but actually it's different from one to another according to your usage to this process or to this application. It's important to understand that the effect of photo manipulation has on people, especially the young people. It's harmless enough when girls have their hair cut like a famous actress. Girls, all the girls, please concentrate with me very well, because this is very important part, and I want all the boys to concentrate with me, please. Why we said that photo manipulation is something is really harmless? Because young girls, all the time, they are trying to cut their hair like a famous actress or celebrity, but having plastic surgery, yes, exactly, the matter can reach plastic surgery, and plastic surgery here means that the surgery or the kind of going inside the hospital in order to make your nose smaller, or to just erase or to move away the freckles or something like this in order to change the color of your skin, or even to change the shape of your face. Yes, they are doing this during the plastic surgery, and this is really very dangerous. So this is the harmless effect that the photo manipulation leave on the younger girls, that they thought that, okay, oh, now if I go and I do plastic surgery to get my nose smaller, I'll be perfect. No, this is very harmful, and the results are permanent and health risks are high. In some countries, shocking 50% of girls from 16 to 21 have considered having a plastic surgery to become better looking. Yes, actually this is also right. You can find in many countries young girls from 16 to 21, they are still very young. They go to hospitals in order to have plastic surgeries in order to change something in their faces or in their body according to the worldwide standards of beauty. So the result that they got really bad effects on their health or bad effects on their features. However, these girls don't realize that they wanted to look like someone that isn't actually real. Do whatever you want to do. Do plastic surgeries. Do photo manipulation. Let me tell you something. If you are very beautiful or very handsome for the boys, does that mean that you are a good person? Of course not. So try to make deep inside yourself beautiful, so at the end you will be very beautiful and people will see you very, very beautiful. But if you are having a beautiful features but very weird character or very rude character, of course people will not seeing you this beautiful or this handsome, and they also will not be able to look at your features as well as your character is very bad. So some celebrities have started to rebel. This is also very important part. Nowadays or these days, you can find some celebrities or some famous actors trying to rebel. And rebel here means to call against, to protest, to say, no, this is not right. We are going to stop doing plastic surgeries. We are going to stop changing our features. And you can find so many famous actors or actors did something like this, like Angelina Jolie and Julia Roberts. And you can find also Adele, the singer. And you can find here some famous actress like, if you know Sousan Badri, she stopped doing the plastic surgeries and she said that now I can enjoy my real age. Now if I'm just an old woman, so I'm going to act like an old woman. If I'm having a problem with my skin or if I'm having a problem with my hair, so I'm going to react with it or to handle it or try to fix it, not to change it during photos or through the plastic surgeries. So, and have posted pictures of themselves on the internet so that people can see how much digital manipulation of photography is happening in the media. And in the United Kingdom, the British Girl Guide Association has asked for all photoshopped images to be clearly labeled. Perhaps this way they will realize how fake the media's idea of beauty and perfection is and appreciated more genuine qualities in themselves. That's what I was saying, the genuine qualities, which means the features of your character is much more important than the features of your face or your body. Eventually, I'm going to deal with your character, not with your face. I'm going to deal with your aspects and the points of view. I'm going to deal with your attitude, not your body or not your face. To this point, we have reached the end of our text, and I really hope that you enjoyed it and learned something from it. And it's really important topic to know, especially for the young girls and young boys. Now let's move to slide number 2 in order to check what we are having for the new vocab. Appreciate means to understand the worth and the importance of something. Approve, to have a good opinion of someone or something, and the opposite of it, to disapprove. If I'm approving something, so I'm telling you or I'm trying to make you sure about this thing. If I'm disapproving, so I didn't do anything to make it sure. A background, a part of a picture, scene, or design that forms a setting for the main view. If you are calling your friends on Messenger, you're going to find on Messenger here at the bottom some icons. If you just touch one of these icons, you are going to see that your background differs from being in a palace to being in a horror place and to being on the beach and something like this. This is the background. Beard, the growth of hair on the face of the man. Yes, here is the beard. Celebrity means someone who is famous in the areas of the entertainment, such as a film or music or sport, or even now like the social media, that they are trying to make videos for the other people to see and make it public for all of them, so they can do, they can see, they can comment, they can interact with them, so they are also, we can regard them as celebrities. Couple means two items of similar kind, or two people who are in a relationship. Decorator means someone whose job is painting and decorating or designing something, exactly like if you wanted to change the design of your house and you want someone to come and change the color of the walls, so you can call a decorator in order to change it according to what you want. Let's move to slide number 3. To disobey means to refuse to do something that you told to do or you ordered to do. Disorganized means not good at planning or not good at organizing things. Disrespect means to behave rudely with very bad manner to someone or to show someone no respect, like when you are talking to someone who is older than you and you say, and you do something like this. This is, by the way, disrespect, and also this is very rude. Dissatisfied means not happy or not pleased with something. To dye your hair, dye not to be dead. No, to dye your hair means to change the color of your hair, or to dye your clothes means to change the color of your clothes, and so on. Edit, to change or to add something to a file or to an image, or to edit a video or to edit a post on Facebook means to remove a part or add a part or something like this. Endless, have no end. Fake means not real or not true. Fat means weighing too much or too heavy, and here fat is an adjective as you know, but the opposite is thin, which means weighing less weight. False means not true or not correct. Means what is the difference between fake and false? Here on the presentation you can find them the same meaning. No, let me tell you something. False here is something that's not true. If we are debating or arguing something and you said something, so I say no, this is false, which means this is wrong. But fake means something that artificial, that's not the reality. If I told someone that you, by the way, you are fake, so that means that you are showing something different than your reality. Now let's move to slide number 4. Here we're having gardener, a person who works in a garden or growing and taking care of plants, say trying to cut them and put for them water and something like this. Genuine, real, exactly what it appears to be, not artificial. The genuine here is the truth. The genuine here is what you brought for and what you live to experience it through your house or through your environment or through your individual experience. Health risk means something that could cause harm to people's health or unhealthy. Handsome means someone who is good looking, but for men. We can say handsome for girl, and we can say beautiful for a boy. Okay? If the boy is looking very good and very well, so we say handsome. Highlights, to mark something with bright colors. Hopeless, having no expectations in good or success. Ink, colored liquid used for writing or printing. Image, picture produced on the television or computer screen. To judge someone means to give an opinion about someone or something. Label, to put a word or a name on something to describe or identify it. If you are organizing files and you wanted to, you are having blue and red and yellow and so on, so you wanted to label, means label to have a sticky note like this and you stick like this. So here I labeled my book, and you write a note here, so this is to be labeled, to label something or something to be labeled. Meaningless means having no meaning or no purpose or no reason, something which is not very useful. Misbehave, to behave in a very rude way or in a particular way that the others will not accept it. Let's move to slide number 5. To slide number 5, okay? So now with misinform means to give someone wrong information. To misjudge means to form a wrong opinion about something. Now if we are debating together and we went to another person in order to check who one is wrong and who one is right, and this person didn't listen to all the story and he misjudged the matter. So misjudge here means to get wrong opinion according to what he understood, not according to the reality. To mislead, to bring in the wrong direction or to give wrong idea. If you are asking me where to go, for example, and I tell you, okay, go straight and then turn left, and that's not the way, so I'm misleading you. Misspell, to spell a word wrongly. For example, if I say, now please spell cat, so you say K-A-T. So is this right? Of course not. So this is misspell. Misunderstand, fail to understand something correctly. If we are debating something and I am having an opinion and you are having another opinion and we are not, what can I say, we can't reach to each other, so here is the misunderstand. I didn't understand your point of view and you didn't understand my point of view. So this is the meaning of the word misunderstand, and we can solve it through debating or discussing and so on. Let's move to the next word, obey, to do what you are told to do or you ordered to do. Perfection, the ideal, the act of making something perfect or ideal. Permanent, something will continue for a long time. Plastic surgery, to repair or to change the appearance of your face or features or body parts through the hospital and through the doctors. And plastic here, of course, not meaning the plastic, the material, but plastic surgery, because they are using so many little or tiny tools in order to change the features of the face or the features of the body, because actually this is very sensitive parts of our body. Politician, someone who is a member for the parliament or something like this. Portray, a painting or drawing a painting or drawing, yes, or a photograph of a particular person. The portray here is something that you can draw by your hands, not the real photo that you can get when you go for a shop or something like this in order to take a photo and you get a photo 4x6 or something like this. No, this is not a portrait. But portrait here is something that you can hang on the wall, and it was drawn by the hands. Now let's move to slide number 6 in order to continue, and here we are having psychology, and psychology here means the scientific study of human mind or behavior. Yes, this is a very important point, by the way. Let me tell you something. What is the difference between psychiatric and psychology? Do you know? Okay, let me tell you something. Psychology here, for example, now I'm going to treat this person with a very bad way in order to make him know that I don't like him. So this is my psychology. This is the way I'm behaving or I'm thinking to do. But what about the psychiatric? The psychiatric here is the person who is responsible for studying the reasons or all the effects that can make you behaving like this or thinking like this way. So did you know the difference? Okay. Restless, unable to rest or to relax. Slightly, not very much or by a little way. Smooth means free of roughness, like this. Can you see this? Is this smooth? Yes, you can bend it, or it's very flexible. So this is smooth. Satisfied means pleased with something. Sculpture means the action of the art of making statues. And actually sculpture here as a noun means the person who is doing this. Now I'm a sculptor, so I'm the person who is doing this. But sculpture as a verb means to change piece of wood, piece of stone, piece of anything that you want, or clay even, in order to reshape it in a statue. Now let's move to slide number 7. And we are having phrasal verbs like make up, to forgive someone, and to be friendly again. If we are not talking to each other and we wanted to make up our relation. So what does it mean, make up? Make up means to forgive and to start it over again. Broke down means someone or something in a bad condition. If I'm broken down, that means I'm very sad, very upset, and I'm not able to listen to anyone. Work out, to solve a problem or solve an equation. Take off, to remove something or to start something very strong. Now moving to slide number 9. Yes, number 9. Now here we are having some exercise in order to apply what we have mentioned in this lesson. So let's start with the first one. I really your help. Approve, obey, appreciate, or respect. Of course, appreciate. To appreciate something means thank you so much for doing this for me. You may not of what he did, but he is still your brother. You may not approve of what he did. That means you are not feeling very satisfied with what he did, but eventually he will be, or he will still your brother. How about changing the of the image to suit the color of your dress? For example, if I'm wearing a purple dress and the color of the background is red, so this is very odd and very weird, so you can change the color of the background in order to be or to suit or to fit the color of my dress. John wore a fake in the graduation party last year, a fake beard. He became in China after winning a gold medal of Olympics. He became famous or became a celebrity. I'll be with you in a minute. There are of things I have to do first. There are a couple, sorry, sorry. There are a couple. Couple here means two things that I'm going to do first. She wants to be an actress, but her parents disapprove, which means they refused. He was punished for orders, disobeying orders. Don't expect him to get there on time. He is completely disorganized. Ignoring the law shows total disrespect for the country or the nation that you are in. At the end of the session, thank you so much. It was a pleasure for me being with you. I'm going to meet you back again in the next session and in your lesson. Thank you so much.